Hello, Shanley. Hello, Michelle from Calgary, Canada. Hello, Motivational Vibes. Hello, Nancy Ray. Lovely to see you all. Happy Mother's Day to those of you that are mothers. Hope you've had a lovely day and a lovely weekend. Hi, Danny. I have had a quiet one today because yesterday I went to London to see a show with my best friend. So, yeah, that was good. Hello, Michelle. It's lovely to see you all. What's the weather like where you are? Hello, Marianne. Lovely to see you. I hope you're well. I am Lulu. So I've just seen that. Hello to you as well. Stacey. Oh, Stacey. Nice in the 80s. Oh, where are you? That sounds lovely. That sounds absolutely fabulous. Yes, it's nice sunny day here. It's been a bit windy, but hello Alison, lovely to see you. Joe, hello Joe, welcome. Can't remember if I've just said hello, Nancy Ray. But hello to you all. Stacey, lovely to see you, Stacey. So I'm going to do what I normally do for those. Danny, you're in Australia, so is it your summer at the moment then? Oh, it must be lovely there. So I'm going to do mini readings. So I'll be trying to just, give 3 or 4 pieces of information. Sometimes I get a little bit excited. Hello, Nelia. Hello, Ganesh. I'm also going to pull cards. I'm using my new deck today. So I've got, well, they're not new. I've used them once before, but I tend to go back to my other ones. So these are my fairy cards. So these are new ones. So I'm going to have a go at doing that. Oh, it's autumn there now, is it? Hello, Brenda. Right, let's get started. So what shall I do first? I do have somebody in the spirit world, so I think I'll start with a message first. So I have got with me a lady, okay, a female, a lady. I feel as though this lady is daughter or like a daughter, okay, and I feel that she passed to the spirit world with I feel it was problems to do around her stomach area. That's what I want to say. I feel I'm being drawn around the stomach area and down, maybe even down a little bit further. She passed the spirit world before her time. I have to say, she passed the spirit world before her time. I would say that she was in her mid to late 30s, maybe early 40s, but I'm not quite sure. She's a beautiful lady. She's probably about 5'6", 5'7", something like that. Hello, Georgie. Lovely to see you. Hello, Martha. 5'6", 5'7", something like that. She had a lovely figure. She was, medium build. I feel, I feel that she would have looked after herself as well. I feel that she would have been quite a sporty person. That's what I want to say. Quite a sporty person. Hello, Danielle. Hello, Nike. I hope I've spelt that right. Okay, and I feel that she would have had quite I don't say, your hair was sort of maybe down to her shoulders, and I feel that the relationship that you had was a really close relationship. Can anybody understand that with daughter or someone like a daughter? As I said, I feel that she was quite a sporty person. She was also quite quite a free spirit as well. I feel she was really kind as well, and I feel that bond between you, that was really, really close, that bond. Doesn't look like anybody at the moment. Hello, Alan. Is it Alan Clara from Norway? Hello. Let me see if I can get a little bit more about this lady. She was a real go-getter. She really was. She was very and she was a very open type of lady. Neek, as you say, Auntie Christine, family friend, passed of cancer. Right, okay, but were you, because I do, were you close? Because I feel that it was a really close bond that you had. I don't know if you can sort of corroborate that or not. But I feel that she was a joy to be around. She was a joy to be around. She was really she was open, she was caring. She would always be there for you. I feel that she was really quite an intelligent young woman as well. People loved her when I was a lot younger. Yes, before she moved and died in the UK. Right. Okay. So can you understand? You say that she passed with cancer. Can you accept the area that I've said for cancer at all? Hello, Sue. Hello, Angela. And then if you can, then I'm gonna work with you, niece. She was sober with cartwheels and treasure hunches. She was very wise. Right, okay. I'll work with you then. Yeah. So as I said, lovely lady, full of life. I feel really full of life. Would open her heart to anybody. Would do anything for anybody. The area I sort of said around, sort of around the stomach area, somewhere like that, around that area. Leading, I'm sure that it wasn't breast cancer, so I don't know. She had 2 daughters, right? Okay. She was someone, I feel, who would give you her last penny if you needed it. I also feel that she was someone that she would, if you needed her, she would just drop anything for you. She would just drop it straight away, and she would be there for you as well. But I also feel with her, Nix, that she was really fun as well, and she just made everybody smile when they were around her. That's just the way that she's making me feel. I also feel as well that she didn't judge either. Everybody. I was too young to know. Yes, very much. Yeah. Okay. Right, Nix. I'm gonna go to the reason why she's come through to see you this evening. Okay. And let me just see what she has to say. Would you understand? Right. Yeah, I feel that she was a free spirit, Neeks. So I'm going to go to the reason why she's come through. Would you understand with yourself at the moment that you've had a few challenges, and I also feel as well with you at the moment that it has been a bit of a struggle at times, if you can understand that, because she's coming through tonight with an enormous amount of healing for Uniques, an enormous amount of healing. I feel that she has. I feel that you have. You feel a bit battle worn, if that's the right way to say that. It's been hard, I feel, for you. And she's around you. I don't know if you feel spirit around you, but she's around you at the moment with an enormous amount of healing for you. Okay. And she's giving that off to you. She's also come through to say that you must never forget that you are a strong individual. Okay. You have got the strength and the determination, okay, to do whatever you want to do and to get wherever you want to be, Meeks. Okay. That's what she's saying to you. She's saying to you that you need to believe in yourself. Okay. Believe that you can do what you want to do. Okay. You can do anything that you set your mind to, and she wants you to know that. Okay. And she wants to reiterate that to you as well. I've just been given the name Julia. I've been given the name Selena. And I've also been given the month of May. I've been given the month of May, okay, for an anniversary or a birthday. All right. So there you go. Right. Let me pull a card now. I hope that helps you, Neeks. I really do. She was a lovely lady. Hello, Melissa. Hello, Danielle G. Marianne. Oh, lovely. Thanks for the confirmation. That's wonderful. Right. I am drawn to Melissa M. It's got Melissa MC. So big M, little C, Melissa. I just wonder if you could just acknowledge that you've heard me. Hi, Lindsay. Lovely to see you. Hello, Sylvia. Lovely to see you as well. Right. I'm going to pull a card, Melissa. And the card that I've got for you is a card called, it's a fairy card. These are fairy cards. And it's a card and it's called Journey. Okay. I'm going to show you a picture. We all know that I'm not very good at this, don't we? But so there is a fairy there and she is with, I assume that that's a hare. And they're in a field and there's some mushrooms there as well. Okay. So I'm going to read what it says and then we'll go from there as well. Okay. So it's time to prepare for a journey. It may be impromptu or planned. Either way, make sure you're ready when the time comes. Right. Okay, Melissa. So I feel that what this card is saying to you is that I feel that things are, and if you can confirm or deny this, but I feel that things are a changing for you. I feel that you've come to a point at the moment where it's a bit like a crossroads, I want to say. And I feel that you are preparing yourself for something in life. And I feel also that it's something, I also feel that this has been something that have massively already. Right. I don't quite understand what you're saying there, but okay. And I just feel with you at the moment that there is a really big shift going on, and it's a shift for the better. Okay. For the better. I feel that you have been building up your strength. Okay. I feel that you've been building up your strength. And what this card is saying is that, you know, this is the start of something really, really good for you. Okay. I feel that this is going to be for you. It's going to open up so many things for you, Melissa. So many things. And you're getting ready. And I feel that you're right on the cusp of something, you know, and it does actually say there make sure you're ready when the time comes. Pack your passport now. So what I just want to say to you, Melissa, is they have massively already changed. Right. Okay. So you are now on the brink. You really are. And it's such a positive card, Melissa. I really want you to feel the way this card is making me feel. It's empowering. Okay. So I want you to empower yourself because you are in a place now and you are ready. Okay. And I feel that it's been quite a journey for you. I do feel it's been quite a journey for you. And I don't feel it's been plain sailing either, Melissa. I really don't. But you've shown that strength and that tenacity, you know, to go for what you want. All right. And this beautiful card is saying that your journey has started and your journey is just going to keep going and it's going to be getting better and better for you, Melissa. Okay. So I'm going to leave that card with you and say, you know, have fun because it's all going to be, it's just all there for the taking. All right. Grab that passport, put your foot in one foot in front of the other. Sorry, I can't speak. And it will be, yeah. Okay. So if I could leave that with you, okay, and say thank you for working with me. And I really do hope that that helps. I really do. Oh, you're welcome, Melissa. You really are welcome. That's what we're here for, to bring joy. Right, I do have somebody else in the spirit world with me. So I have another lady with me, and I feel that this lady is Mother. Okay, and this lady, she is such a bubbly lady, a bubbly. Um, she's got this enormous, great big grin on her face. I feel that she would have passed the spirit world. I feel that it would have been I don't feel it was directly her heart, but I feel she had problems around her heart and chest. And I also feel like my chest feels really tight as well. So I feel that I would have had difficulty breathing as well. So yeah, okay. This lady, as I said, full of joy. She wasn't a very tall lady, I don't feel. She was between 5 foot and 5'4". She was a well-built lady. I want to say that she was a well-built lady, but she loved to look nice. I feel with this lady that she would always like to look nice, you know. And even when I say she liked to look nice, even during the day, if she was at home or doing stuff around the house, she always liked to be nicely turned out. You know, I'm not saying she wore. Kim, sounds like your mum. Right. Right. Okay. Sue, you say it sounds like your nan. Okay. So who can you understand the way that I'm describing her in the way that she likes and the way that she liked to look nice? That because I do feel she always liked to look nice, and she wouldn't wear an enormous amount of makeup, but she would have loved her makeup. And I do feel that she would have really liked bright colours. And I'm talking fast because I feel that she had a lot to say as well. You know, she did. So I've got three of you. Col, I hope I've said that right. Your mother was 5'4" and was well built at the end because of all right. Okay. And Sue, definitely. Sue, were you really close to your grandmother? Because I feel that this bond was a really close bond. And Cole, is you, I take it you were quite close to your mum as well, right? Let me I also want to say as well with this lady that it was always, the household was always a happy household. um like, yeah, right, okay. Sue, I do feel like I'm with you. Cole and Kim, please keep listening. But if I can work with you, Sue, all right? No, your mum didn't yeah. So I feel I'm with you, Sue. So if I could work with you, Sue, that would be lovely. Okay. So this lady, she's just so much fun, I feel. Would you understand, Sue, that there would always be music on, like on the radio, and or even on a record player. I feel that there was always sound, and there was always music, and it was always a joy to be there. It was something to sort of really look forward to, and I feel that your nan would have had such a wonderful welcoming, I don't know why I'm saying vibe, but she had this beautiful nature about her, and oh, gramophone, right? Okay, lovely. And I also feel with her, I don't know if you ever saw her dancing, but I feel that she would have liked to have danced around. It wouldn't surprise me, in her younger years, Sue, if she actually did like to go dancing, because I just, really fun lady, so loving mother, and lovely. Okay. And I feel with her as well that it was fun. Like you say, it was fun to be with her, and she made everything exciting, and not just the, like, it wasn't, she could make ballroom dance, right? Okay. Yeah, I can see her dancing around, and I feel as well that she would have looked so elegant as well. She would have really looked elegant, and I just feel that she would have had a lot of people. She would never have been short of gentlemen's, company. And I feel that her husband, your grandfather, was a very lucky man. I feel he was a very lucky man. And I just feel with her, would you would you understand that, I don't know that there was a lot of money around. I don't feel that there was lots and lots, but there was, if that makes sense, Sue, because you could go outside. I do feel that you would go outside and be in nature, and you could find so many things and find so many things to do. And I feel that she really loved to be outside. um, and I feel, would you understand with her that she would have liked her garden? I feel that she would have liked flowers. Can you take that, Sue? I feel that she would have liked flowers. And I want to say also that she would have had flowers in the house as well. I can see in the kitchen. I can see, cut flowers. Yeah, adventures out of nothing, and you had so much fun. Yeah, it didn't need to cost money. She taught you that. Yeah, you don't need to have money, um, to have a good time. I also feel with her, Sue, as well, that would you understand that she was a really good cook? And when I say a really good cook, what I want to say is that she could turn her hand to anything. She could make anything out of nothing. She was one of those ladies. And I also, yes, pansies and roses. Yeah, lovely. I just feel that the colour in her, you can just see it, that she would have loved colour. Anything to have that bright and breezy feel. And I feel, Sue, that you learnt so much from your grandmother. You really did. You learnt the staples in life. You learnt that you should. I feel with her that she would have taught you to love who you are. Yeah, to love who you are, and to be proud of who you are, and to also love the things that you have around you. She was very, excuse me, just need a drink, sorry. I also feel with her as well that she was, she had, I feel that she was lovely, bright dresses. Yeah, she loved colour. That's what I want to say. She really loved colour. And also as well, would you have a memory of her? I feel that, like I said, she didn't wear a lot of makeup, but she did like to, her face liked to look nice. And would you have a memory of her, you watching her getting herself ready, even if it was just for the day, she would always, you made the best of what, not what you had, because she was a beautiful woman, but you had to look at yourself and believe that you don't, you were beautiful the way that you are. And I feel that she really instilled that in you. I really did. And she gave you that confidence, and she turned you into the woman that you are today. That's the way that she's making me feel. So I've got the name Mary, I've got the name Alice, and I've got the name June. So Mary, Alice, and June. I don't know if you can take any of those names. I also want to give you the month of June as well. I want to give you the month of June for an anniversary or a passing. Okay. I feel also with her that she loved the summer. She loved the spring and the summer, and she would have been out all of the time. And yeah, it was, oh, she was just a joy to be around. I can feel what a wonderful woman she was. And she was caring as well, not only to her family, but to her extended family and her friends, Sue. That's what I want to say. She was a big woman. Oh, thank you. Thank you. She was a big woman with a big heart. Okay. Right. I'm going to go to the reason that she's come through to see you, because I'm very lucky. The way I work with spirit is I feel how they're feeling, and your gran coming through, or your nan coming through, she's coming through with you today with so much love. And I want to say as well, Sue, have you been thinking about her today, as it is Mother's Day? Because I feel that you've been thinking about her today, and what she's been, what, right, okay, she's jabbering on away, but I do feel that you've been thinking about her today. She wants to say to you that you brought so much joy into her life. You really did. She said it was you have, Sue. Yeah. She also wants to say that not only did you bring light to her life, she loved watching you grow, and she loved watching you evolve. Okay. And she also loved the fact that you were your own person. You still are your own person, but you were your own person. And she's so proud to say that she hopes that she had a hand in doing that for you. Okay. She's always around you, Sue. She's always around you. Okay. I don't know if you talk to her, but what she's saying is, if you do talk, if you do talk to her, she will answer you, Sue. Somehow she will answer you. She just wants to say you're such a strong woman as well. Life is never a bed of roses. Life has its peaks and troughs. It does for everybody. And she's saying, you have always stood tall and stood wrong, stood tall, and stood strong. That's what I want to say, tall and strong. And she's saying, never, ever change who you are, because who you are is wonderful. Okay. Never do that. All right. Be the woman that you are, because you are loving, you are caring, you are kind. And she just wants to say she is she is so proud of you. All right. She's so proud of you. Now, she wants me to leave with you. Okay. She wants me to leave you. Right. Okay. She's got some daffodils. Okay. Beautiful yellow daffodils, an enormous bunch of daffodils. And she wants to give those to you. All right. To me, obviously, daffodils are spring. And I also feel with daffodils, it's like they're springing into life. The world, it is now opening up. All right. And she's just saying, just, you know, be who you are. That's all I can say, Sue. Be who you are. All right. And I want to leave her love with you. And I want to say thank you for working with me. She was such a lovely lady. Such a lovely lady. All right. You're welcome, Sue. You really are welcome. Right. I am going to pick another card. Who am I going to pick a card for now? I tell you who I'm drawn to. Coll, Coll. I can't say your last name. You've just, yeah. If you could just say, I'm going to pull a card for you, Coll. Okay. If you could just. Oh, I'm glad, Sue. I'm glad it has. I'm glad it's made your day. It's made my day, making your day. All right. Right, Coll. Let's see what card we pick out for you. Am I saying your name right, Coll? I hope I am. Right. The card that I've got for you is, right, this is a fairy. And she is the card. You probably won't see it on here, but the card, she's dressed in oh, okay. She's dressed in she's got a beautiful gown on, and it's all different shades of purple. Okay, it's all different shades of purple. And there's a little star. I don't know if you can see that. It's a beautiful card. Oh, there's a little star there. I think she's making a wish. So it says wish wisely. So let's read what that says. Use your wishes wisely to manifest your heart's desire and take practical steps towards making your dreams come true. Right. Okay. So let me see what I think of that. Use your wishes wisely to manifest your heart's desire. Right. Okay. Are you thinking, Coll? Are you thinking at the moment about doing some? I feel with this card that you're at the cusp of, or you're at the start of doing something new. All right, that's what I feel this card is saying. That you're at the start of something new. But what this card is also saying to you as well, Coll, is that you need to make sure, okay, to use your wishes wisely. So you need to make sure that the decisions that you take, okay, are the right decisions. All right. So what this card is saying is that you just need to make sure that all the things you're putting into place at the moment, because I do feel that there's something new coming into your life, whether it's a new project, whether it's something you've wanted to do for quite some time. Do you understand that, Coll? Yes, you understand what I mean. Right. Okay. So it's saying here that you know, think about what you're doing, okay, to make the right decision. I feel with you that you do how can I say this? I don't feel you're someone that would rush into something. I don't feel you're someone that would rush into something straight away. I do feel that you're someone who would, you know, think about things before you do things. All right. But I feel with you, Coll, that this is really exciting. I feel that you're quite excited about this next venture. I really do. And I feel that this is everything that you've wanted. This is everything that you've wanted for quite some time, I feel. And I feel that all the things are in place. And I feel, Cole, that you have worked really hard. You don't rush into anything, right? That's what I thought. But I feel that you've put everything into place. And I just feel now that it's the final preparation. That's what I want to say. Would you do you feel spirit around you, Cole? Are you a spiritual person yourself? Is what I want to know, because I get this I'm sort of getting this really lovely sort of using the word vibe a lot about you, and you're someone that knows what they want and goes for what they want. All right, that's what I want to say about that. And what I would also say to you is that, you know, make sure you've got everything in place and then go for it. Go for it, okay? Yes, I do everything except animals. Right, okay. All right. So I'm going to leave that beautiful card with you, Cole. I hope that's helped. But I do feel with you that this is something that you're really, really passionate about. And I also feel that, you know, I feel you're going to help a lot of people. That's what I want to say to you. All right. So I'm going to leave that card reading with you. Okay. And I'm going to say thank you very much. Right. What am I going to do now? Let me see if I've got anybody, if I bring someone in from spirit. Okay. Right. Okay, I have got a gentleman with me. And when I say gentleman, I want to say a young man, actually. I feel that this man passed before his time. And I feel that he passed quite suddenly. I don't feel that anybody was expecting it. It was really sudden when he passed the spirit world. He was, I would say, he was probably in his early to mid 20s when he passed the spirit world. I want to say, he was probably between 5'10" and 6 foot, something like that. I feel he was quite a tall young man. He was a very, I feel he was, his build, he was quite a lean young man. You know, he was fit. That's what I want to say with him. He was fit. But I also want to say as well that he was a real mummy's boy. He loved his mum. That's what I want to say about him. He really did love his mum. I feel with him as well that he was very sporty. Terry, you say my son from Cancer. I don't feel. Caroline, you say can you understand everything I've said so far, Caroline? Because I just feel with him that when he died, it was really, you know, nobody expected it. So I just feel like it just happened, you know. Sylvia, 24 tall, your stepson. Right, okay. You can, Caroline. Right, just let me get a little bit more information. Just all keep listening. Just let me see if I can get a little bit. Right, so I feel that this young man, he was a really sporty young man. I feel he liked to do his sports. He liked to keep fit. I feel that he liked football. I think he loved football, but I also feel that he liked cricket as well. Whether he liked watching cricket or playing cricket, I'm not quite sure. He was full of joy. He was a lovely young man, had a lovely sense about him, and I feel that the relationship was really close. Caroline, can you take that you and your son had a really close relationship, and can you understand? Also, his love of sport as well, Caroline? Because right, okay, okay. Let me continue. I also, yes, you can. Lovely, thanks, Caroline. I do feel like I'm with you, Caroline. Okay, so I'm going to work with you. Everybody else keep listening, but I'm going to work with Caroline. Okay, so sorry, excuse me. He was a lovely young man. He was a type of young man. You can take it, but what? Not cricket. Okay. He was a lovely young man. He was very kind. He was very caring. He was never a trouble. He was never a trouble. He was always so helpful as well. And I also feel right from a young age, I feel with him, he was really intuitive. Really intuitive, he just, and he was very popular as well. That's what I feel with him. I feel that he had sorry. I feel with him that he just had this, he just attracted people. He had this, sense. There was nothing not to like about him. Nothing not to like, Caroline. That's what I want to say about him. I feel he was quite an intelligent lad as well. I do feel, he was quite worldly wise. And I also feel with him as well that there wasn't, he was a catch. I've got to say that he was a catch. But I feel with him as well that when he 100%, but I feel with him that when he loved, he really loved. I mean, the connection between you two, there was never any other love like that between the pair of you. But I feel as well that when he did love, he really loved. That's what I want to say about him. I also want to say, I want to say that he would have, I do feel that he would have started driving as soon as he could. Couldn't you take that? Because I just feel that he would have wanted to get into a car and have his own independence as soon as he possibly could. So I don't know if you can take that, but he's just given me that. He liked to have his independence, but even as he grew into a teenager, and he had his independence, and I feel that he would have done quite a lot. He was always out. He was always, he liked to enjoy himself at the weekends, but there was always time for mum. There was always time for mum, and it didn't matter. He would always make time for you, and he would always make sure that you were okay. That's the type of son that he was. And I feel that you and him I do feel that you and him would have gone and done things together, because he wasn't, I mean, yeah, some kids don't want their parents, they go away, but he wasn't like that. And it was lovely. And I feel that you helped to nurture him, Caroline. You really did. You helped him grow into himself and to find his own independence. And I feel that he was a really kind man. I really want to say that he would do anything for anybody. Would you understand that he liked animals? Would you understand that, Caroline? Was he a bit soppy around animals? Did you have a dog, or a dog and a cat? I just feel that he would have liked animals. I don't know why. I feel that he would have liked, he just liked everybody and everybody liked him. Yeah, you would. Right. Lovely, Caroline. Thank you. Right. I've got some names. So I'm going to give you some names. I've got the name David. I've got the name Michael or Mike. I've got the name Samuel. And I've got the name, it's an old name. And I've got the name Ivan as well. That's a name out of nowhere. And I also want to say that I want to give you the month of May. Okay, I want to give you the month of May. I want to say around the beginning of May, the first couple of weeks in May for an anniversary or a passing. That's what I want to say about that with him. Right, I'm going to go to the reason that he's come, Caroline, to see you tonight. Okay, I'm going to go to the reason why he's come through. I feel when he was here on the earth plane, there would have been for you an enormous bunch of flowers. And I feel that he would have never missed a Mother's Day with you. And that's why he's come through this evening, because he's come through today because it's Mother's Day and he wants you to know. He's saying, you know, his passing was a shock to everyone. You know, it was a shock to him. You know, 1 minute he was there and then the next minute he wasn't. You know, and right, okay. And he's sorry that you had to go through that pain. Okay. He's sorry that you had to do that. He wants you to know, you know, that he is now on his next journey. You know, he's learning, he's evolving, and he wants you to know that he's happy. Okay. He wants you to know that he's happy. He also wants you to know how much he loved you and how much he still loves you. He may not be here in a physical body, but he's around you and he's around you all of the time. You know, I don't know if you feel him around you or not, but he is around you. All right. And he's also giving me this beautiful, enormous bunch of a mixture of flowers for you to give to you. And he wants to say, oh, I can feel his love. Happy Mother's Day. All right, Caroline. So I'm going to leave his love with you and say thank you for working with me. He was a lovely young man. Right. Okay. Let's see. Let me pick another card. Who am I going to pick a card for? Angela Diane. That's who I'm drawn to. Angela Diane. If you can just acknowledge, I'm going to pick a card for you, Angela. And we'll see where we go with this. Okay. Just shuffling. They're still telling me to shuffle them. So let's shuffle them. Okay. Right. Angela. Lovely. Okay. So I have got the card that I've got for you, Angela, is sorry, I've got a really chesty cough tonight. Is the card, it's called Wisdom. Okay. And it's in the woods. Okay, it's in the woods. The trees look like they have snow on them. There is a fairy walking. I'll show you the card in a minute, but I'm just trying to describe it to you. And there is an owl who is following this fairy. And owls are very wise. So I'm going to show you that card. See if I can get... You can't really see the owl. The owl's Well, I can't anyway. The owl's there, all right. But there's a beautiful light. Ooh, there's a beautiful light in the back. Okay, so let me read what the card says, and we'll take it from there. Have you ever been told that you're wise beyond your years? Now is the time to call upon your inner fairy wisdom to help you with a challenge. Right, okay. So, Angela, I feel with this card, I feel that you are a very wise lady. I want to say that about you. I feel with you that I feel with you that you've seen a lot and you've learned a lot. And I feel that throughout your life, I feel that you have gathered this sort of wisdom, second sight sort of feeling is what I want to say about you, Angela. And I do feel that you have been like this for most of your life. I feel even as a child with you, I feel that you were quite wise. I really do. Can you understand that, Angela? I just feel with you that you've always had this sort of sixth sense about you. You know, you've always been a wise lady. And I want to say that it holds you in good stead, because I do feel, Angela, that there have been challenges along the way. And I also feel at the moment that I think you think so. Yes. Right. Okay. And I also feel with you as well that would you understand that there's something, I'm not saying it's necessarily happening with you, but there's something happening around you at the moment, which is quite challenging. Okay. There's a situation. And I feel that you are the one who is, okay, I feel that you are the one that is being the wise lady, being the one who is not rushing into anything, but I feel that you are, okay, you are the voice of reason. Would you understand that, Angela? I feel at the moment you are the voice of reason. I feel with you as well that you are a little bit, I feel you've always been like that. You've always been someone who is the voice of reason, because you always know. You just know. I feel that you're also, Angela, I feel that you're trying to sort it out. Right. Okay. I feel with you that what you need to do, okay, you have that wisdom within you. Okay. I sometimes feel that you still get quite frustrated at times with the situation, because I feel with you that you're trying to forage that way forward. Okay. And I also feel that you're not being listened to at the moment. I feel like that as well, Angela, that you're not really being listened to at the moment. And that is quite frustrating as well. But what I will say, Angela, what I will say is that you will be able to work through this. You will be able to work through this, because your calmness, I want to say, because I feel that you're quite level a quite level-headed lady. Your calmness and I want to say your wisdom, okay, will help you through that. I really do feel that, Angela, that it will help you through that. You are the person to resolve this. You really are. You are the person to resolve this situation. I don't know what situation it is because they're not telling me, and I don't want, I don't want you to tell me what it is. But I just feel that you are the glue that is going to piece this situation back together again. Because I feel at the moment it's sort of broken off into bits. It's sort of broken off into, it's like you've got sort of, you've got like I don't know, a China doll or something, and it's been dropped on the floor and there's bits and pieces all over. But you are going to be the one who brings all of that together and glues it back together. That's what I want to say. Do you understand that? That's what I want to say about you. Let me just see what mine. Right, okay. I've picked another card for you. All right, Angela. And the second card that I've got for you is, which is good, is a card called Healing. All right. And this is of an angel, and she is in the woods. And I don't know if you can see that, but going up over her, so she's got hands like this, there's a half rainbow. Okay. And this card says, I'm nearly at the end. This card said, now is a time for you to give or receive healing. Everyone has a natural ability to heal others. Right. So with this situation, there will be a resolve. Okay. You will be the voice of reason, Angela. You will be the voice of reason. I have to say that. You will be the one to bring this situation, to glue it all back together. And then I also feel with this second card that is when the healing will take place, because I do feel that there will be a need for healing. There will be a need for healing, and there will be a need for that reconnection. Okay. But they're just such positive cards. Okay. And you say people reacting without thinking. Yeah. You're not like that. You are bringing everybody together. Okay. That's what I want to say. So I really do hope that helps you, Angela, helps you a little bit to sort of give you a way forward. Okay. Healing. Yes. Yeah. There will be those two cards together. This will get resolved and there will be healing. All right. So I'm going to leave that with you. I'm going to say to you all, I've sort of come to the end of my time now. I haven't got time to pull another card. So I want to say, love and peace to everybody. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend. And I hope the next weeks ahead are good for you. Okay. Lots of love from me. And I hope to see you all again soon. All right. Take care, everybody. Night. Thank you.